pussy. Just a straight fucking
6 yards
pussy.
the pickup, and that's a first down. Newton now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Here's Newton.
2 enforcers.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Here's Newton. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Chargers touchdown.
I don't know. Honestly, don't.
With his second touchdown in this opening quarter, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I'm thinking reverse, bro. Will Teddy again? No. We got this dude? Oh, yeah.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Get him, boy. Get him, you fucking clicked off, you pussy. Fuck. No way. There's no way you're that big of a pussy that you click off right there.
After the run, Luck gonna throw. It's Hill, complete. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Luck dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description.
He's got a man complete. And he's brought it after a very nice game. That's good for 28 yards. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Newton now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Bro, I need to watch you play.
From the 50, Newton.
I need more single back.
Airing it out for Olsen. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 45 yards. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
It's about as hell as it gets.
Switch. Gun.
Again, Gordon on second and goal.
Stop letting him fall forward, my dog.
Carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Hey, switch gears. Joker.
Yo, Qbert, 4 months, appreciate it.
Newton takes it himself, and he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Cam Newton on his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
It seems like people are liking it, though. Is that not the case? What was Sire doing?
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Luck. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks and runs. He's able to pick up the first down.
Daryl, trust me, I'm going to invite you because you got some fucking explaining to do today.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And his crew take over at their own 45-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. From just shy of midfield, Newton, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
They stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
Type 1 for kick. For a field goal, type 2 for punt, type 3
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Newton. He's got his man. It's caught.
Got it, man.
Touchdown, Chargers. Cam Newton with his third touchdown pass of this first half as his guys have now moved out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Don't dive at my kicker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Ah!
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Bruh.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
How was my kick to the right? Blocking 41.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be
touchdown! Lamar Jackson, 79 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
You know when it goes to the next
plays like that make the O coordinator look like a genius, but I don't think he saw that play going that well.
No, I don't think so either, but boy, it all worked out perfectly. They caught them in the right defense, guys dropping off into coverage, their eyes averted somewhere else, and guess what? He filled the void with his legs.
Don't tell me it's not going to go.
The Charger drive about to get going. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
From the 25 on second down, Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. And now off to the races down the right side. And this will be a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that.
I just don't even
Come
like the vibe.
Come on.
Fine.
I honestly just don't like the vibe of that team.
This will be taken short.
Z-Thumb's 11 months. It's good, bro.
Coming off the pick six, it's Newton. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's going the other way. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? Would he break a couple of tackles? I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are going to come up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will take over.
It's not the way they said it.
At their own 44-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Why? They said this was small.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
Oh, come on. No, Henry outplayed somebody for $5. He said he had beat.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Flushed out right. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Newton, it's caught. Beckham. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
If I didn't get $20, I would have been able to get anything from the store. So that's what happened.
And Newton's going to keep it. And he is in the zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cam Newton keeping it himself from a yard out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie up this ball game.
I did.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Dad, I was trying to get $20.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You got to put down $6, and then you can play a game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over.
Now a hit and Locke lost the football. It's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Beating him there with his legs, 21 yards, first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
So I would have money. How about Popular Stranger? What do you know about that? Popular Stranger? No, I don't know. You've never been in someone's stream named Popular Stranger.
Now a give, right side. Dickerson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon as they have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Fights loose. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I want to make money on Twitch. I don't want to sit here and not have money. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, well, you know, it's good to sub. Like, if you had money, you can sub the channel or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have no money, so I'm just trying to make my own on Gamers.
54 is mine. 54 again.
You know what I'm saying?
Now Newton on first down. Flush to his right. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
54. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Some penetration.
Throwing again on second down. Newton. He finds his target. Beckham.
2 versus 2 because I wanted to show you the rest of my footage.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Newton. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for LA. 46 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. This is Gordon, and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Throwing is Newton, and this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Greg Olsen there to make the grab as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is as we're all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
They play the Niners.
Luck on 1st down.
Can I get a score prediction on that game?
Throw left side complete. That's Holt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
He'll teach the defenders how to play. And I think that the Niners got a better chance to beat the Ravens than keep talking about it. Yeah, because what I'm saying is Sherman, if he's locking down one time,
they'll run it now out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the 36, Luck eluding the... And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. Now Luck.
I think that
buying time to his left.
the Niners got a better chance to beat them.
He is going to find Hill here. And he's brought...
Yeah, facts. For sure, bro. Hey, can I get a Super Bowl prediction from you? What two teams make the Super Bowl this year?
Patriots and the Ravens. If they're in the same division, I'm not sure if they're in the same division. If they're in two different divisions.
They're in the same conference. They can't play each other in the Super Bowl. Give me a different team.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go with the Patriots and the Packers.
To the ground with another
What if I told
first
you the
down at the
Packers
Chargers'
play the Niners
12-yard line.
In an upcoming game, what do you think the score would be?
I would say 35-31. And the only reason why...
Luck going to bring him up first and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
The Niners is beating the Packers.
They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The people that's not in the division, like the Packers,
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through plays.
Inside the 35.
team that can match up with the Packers because, I mean, it's a few other teams, but that's
It's a big one there for the Chargers. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Gordon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
I literally never said that.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Bro, have you cleaned your ears recently?
Yeah, I clean my ears.
He'll look to throw. Got Gordon open, completes it.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
I mean, it was right away.
Come on, QB, come on.
He's back to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Holt. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, but it'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Bro, if you don't have money, getting money and gambling.
Back to throw.
Or
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Don't make money. I didn't know. I would
One last throw here for Newton. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside the 10, that's tough. Trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right? Where you get a little bit of extra, and you get a chance to run a couple more plays. And
I was like, okay, well, let me, whatever. I'm